Alabi sends his regards and his deepest and most sincerest condolences for the passing of your husband. That was 3 years ago. Well, of course, my boss has never met your husband in person, but he has heard only good things, and if he was married to you, then you must be a phenomenal woman. Is he going to try to say these things to me in person? And what does he want? Well, ma'am, Mr. Alabi just wants to officially introduce himself to you and let you know that he's available should you need a mentor in this crazy world of banking and finance. Tell him thanks, but no.
Alright there, fans of our best friend's wedding, welcome back to my channel. This is season 2, episode 3 review, title Pride and the Other Things. This episode continued from where the last episode ended. Ekem walking into the restaurant where Jade and Kemi was. When he got there, Jade was so pissed off that she quickly left the restaurant. But before she left, she told Ekem to stay away from her. She was so pissed off at Jade. Jade also told Ekem that Ekem deceived her, and all we could get was Ekem just smiling. That was the only thing he could do. Then we move on to the next scene where Charles is actually doing some work. He was at his office discussing work with his colleague, and is on the project he's working with Jade. That was when Kemi barged into the office to lament about Charles's cousin Eke. In all what they spoke about, Charles also emphasized that he doesn't trust Kemi and Eke together because of their past. This was when we saw Jade at the office. She saw some flowers on her table. She called Muna to ask. Muna said it's from Oga. It's from the Oga at the top of Helium Bank, Mr. Shola Alabi. Mr. Shola doesn't joke at all. So Mr. Shola Alabi sent this gift through his executive assistant called Clara. Then Muna called Clara. The way Clara was delivering the message to Jade was so funny. This scene was one of my best scenes in this episode. One thing I know is Mr. Shola just wants to intimidate Jade. Then the next episode, Jade called Kemi to apologize with regards to what happened with Eke. That he told her he wanted closure, and Kemi said closure is overrated. She reminded Jade she needs some closure of her own with Charles, and Jade added that she didn't want to talk about it. Then we move on to the next scene, Charles and Eke at a hangout. Charles confronted Eke about Kemi, and he said he came to get her back and asked how long Kemi was married for. And Charles asked him if he didn't attend the wedding. Eken answered that the FN, I think I got the name correctly, they are no good with wedding. And asked how Jade was doing. Charles didn't look like he wanted to have the conversation with him. That was when we saw Captain, my man Captain. That guy cracked. Eken saw Captain. He said, "Captain, come over." Then Captain walking towards them, looking so lost and confused. Eken asked why Captain doesn't post all those bomb pictures on social media anymore, because he doesn't see them anymore. Eken used the opportunity to leave the scene and left Charles with Captain. The next scene, Jade calls Charles but ended it and decided to give a text message, but she stopped. But she ended up deciding to go to meet him. Then we see Captain complaining about Kemi's attitude towards him to Charles. My opinion though, men and their ego, no matter how much the amount of money the woman makes, they will still want to be able to provide or be the breadwinner of their family and be in charge and feel. And the feeling Captain's ego, I feel Captain's ego has been bruised. Yes. So in the next scene, we see Ekem located Kemi. This guy, he tried to use his charm on her, but Kemi told him that they can only be friends and that she is married. Knowing Eken's goal, he will not give up for sure. This episode ended with Jade knocking at Charles's door, only to see her beloved assistant open the door, the second owner of the apartment. This is a very good episode. I really enjoyed it. My two favorite characters, Eken and Captain, those two crack me up. Yes, so my question is, if you were Jade, what will you do? Do leave your comments down below. Thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you in my next video. Stay safe, stay blessed. Bye.